I don't know, Dedismolten. We've been all over that platforming area, and I don't see any active cabinets in there. Welcome back to Hylics 2. Enjoy Spastic Guitar. Previously, we found Edismol. He's doing archaeology. At Vuox's Edifice, where people are being kidnapped. And then we played an arcade game, and got a key for it. 2 keys. And immediately in a battle. Man, Vuox's Edifice does not mess around. Gotta remove this silent bug. It's the most dangerous of them because they got stem cells. And they can make you vulnerable. That's also a bad thing. We need to get some gear. Look how quickly they're going through our health. Ridiculous. Snap that guy away. Snap him until he vanishes. Don't get whipped by that guy. I'm gonna have to lightning bolt. Lightning will get better soon. Right now it's still pretty good though. Man, these enemies want to take us to the afterlife the hard way. They know we haven't been there yet. This guy's messing us up. People getting wiped out. People getting dissolved. Pangorma solved... No, you can't solve it that way. You can't solve it that way. Oh no, cupcakes! He used one! That's gonna make your soul crispy. It's gonna go right to your thighs. Pangorma, finish this. Thank you. Man! Rude! Rude much? I wasn't even ready yet. Jeez. Those guys suck. Also, Dedismol melted, but he's back to normal now. He has 1 HP. Like I said, the bugs will respawn. Let's not get in any more unnecessary battles. We have a tower key and an upper house key, and we need to go to the afterlife, and I had a pretty good opportunity to do it right there. Those enemies are just rude. They had to die. Let's heal up. Need a little bit more. That ought to do it. Just slap every bug. It's okay. They're not people like us. Also, this Galliform is hanging out. I haven't found an artifact. I think this Galliform's lying to us. Slap! We're gonna fight a Galliform. How hard could they possibly be? Oh. Oh, that hard. That's how hard they are. Wow, that's damage. Do so much damage. Oh, this is one way to get to the afterlife. There's another way too. I'm gonna commit die now. Oh, wait. I didn't commit die. The menu's backwards. Arg, we got killed! Now he's a boner. Kinda reminds me of, the Satan from Legend. The fact that his moon horns are part of his skull. Oh, welcome to the afterlife. There's Waynes here too. Make sure to pet your Wayne. Make sure to pet every Wayne. They need it. They're in the afterlife, after all. These Waynes are not born yet. They're waiting. Such good Waynes. They're all good Waynes, Brent. This guy's Brent right here. They'll go to the real life when their carapaces harden up. Why are there so many Waynes? I don't even know that one. Oh no! Poor Wayne larva. It became meat. Yeah, we use meat and burritos, that is correct. Some places we can't go to yet. But this is the afterlife. You're welcome to it. There's bouncy pads here. I'm gonna go this way. Talk to this dude. Yeah, you can talk in midair, what of it? I feel welcome at the afterlife. There's a building up this way. There's no executive office, but you can drown in the sludge and end up in the beach. We just died in the afterlife. I guess that will make you double dead. Pretty much works as your teleport hub again. You could go places. You could get clean. You can get immune to status effects as long as you're clean. It'll fade away once battle starts. And you know what? Our flesh is kind of dismal. I'm sorry, Samsnosa, but I think we're going to have to use some of this meat right now. Just a little bit of it, though. Get a little bit more flesh points, so we don't get murdered again. And I want to head back to New Modal. We got enough bones for an organ fort, but I kind of want to get more gloves. Pick up some things. I have a upper house key, which is not something in Vuox's Edifice. And I learned that Viewax is actually kind of deadly to you. So having better gear will be helpful. We haven't rescued anybody yet. Let's check out the glove shop first. We need some gloves. Need some better gloves. I don't like the material mitts because they slow you down too much. These right here. Speed -16. It's because they're weighty. Pleather gauge, that speeds you up. And tendril hand is like pure power. They don't use lathing on their gloves. 2 pleather gauges might be in the cards though. 1 pleather gauge. So Dedismal, he's not too great on the attack. He's kind of taking this healer role a little seriously. But pleather gauge on Gorma would be the best idea because of lightning bolts. Wayne could get the long gloves, and I could buy another pair of long gloves, or maybe material mitts for Dedismal. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Dedismal could be slow. He was slow in the last game too. Might as well. No access to any body armor just yet though. I mean, the only body armor we found was an organ fort, and that's only 1 organ fort for 300. Can't really afford it. Can't buy any juice here right now. There are bugs if we need to heal. I think there's something over this way. Yeah, that house. There's another door to that house. It's up the platforming challenge. Try running jump, Wayne. Try a running jump. This right here. The upper house key that we found in the platforming area leads here. To this dude. And some extra bones. He likes combining things. He can combine things into other items. Give nothing, get nothing. So, 4 of some items will become multi-items. Don't have enough soul sponges or stem cells. Multi-stem cell is really good. Because it heals and regenerates everybody. Also, trend to the right here. Down there is the brain house, but over here is a faded poncho. And, oh, I bought material mitts for no good reason. Oh well. This gives you a lot of will. Wayne can use the poncho. Slows him down a little bit. But we could give boots to maybe Gorma and speed him up with his extra attack power and his pleather gauge. But we need to find a place to get more bones. We need to get rich like in the last game. Like monetize a Wayne or something. How could I possibly throw a Wayne into the money machine? That would be so cruel. I'll just drown in the puddle for thinking about it. That's my punishment. There's another way up to the pool. It's quicker. bounce on these pads over here, and you don't have to go through the building. And you don't even have to bounce on the extra pad, because you could just, like, air dash. Yeah, like that. Let's go back to Viewax's Edifice. There's some things still at the Wayne house I could do, but I'm waiting for a full party first. So now that we have that done, we can start climbing Viewax's Edifice. The door open. We got better equipment. Moderately better equipment, anyway. We have one more material mist than we know what to do with. Gotta go the long way around. What is that sticking out of Wayne's chest, anyway? Kinda reminds me of, I think a Vogon in the new Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie had something like that around his head. I remember, like, really fat alien dudes with weird faces, and they had, like, a little tray out underneath their chin like that. And I'm thinking Vogons, but now I'm not quite sure. There's lots of enemies up here. They want to ambush us. They won't respect our rolling. Oh, there's some extra bone. Also, I see a platform over here. It has a red bone on it. And some cookies. And an empty. That tells me empty isn't really an item, even though the game thinks it is. Give nothing, get nothing. I didn't get a nothing out of that. I got a... Oh, wait. Vuox has a really weird tower. How does anybody get around in this place? Oh, guess what? We're gonna have to fight. This dude could be a pain in the butt. The Electroland. If you hit him, he sleeps everyone. But we're clean, so we don't need to worry about him sleeping us. Just as friends. Go ahead, sleep spore all you want. Don't do that! That is creepy. Go away. Thank you. Now Pangorma could use his new powers to get rid of one of these Silent Bogs. Extra lightning damage! 50 now! And since he's sleeping, let's kill this Caveson ass before it starts glaving people. They seem to like glathing people. Rudimentary glaive, if you will. You are going to fix up Wayne because I don't have enough will to nuke him. Unfortunately. I hope there's an insect around here to heal up with. He was charging a stem cell. Don't let him do it. Oh, hey, I have enough stem cells to make a multi-one now. Unfortunately, I don't want to go back to New Muldoon. But darn. That would have been good. That would have been a good item. I was trying to find out the button to open this door, therefore I got into a battle. And here is a paper cup. Finally, we found one! Seek cooler. I don't know where a cooler is at the moment. But this is important. Keep an eye on this. Because we're going to re-enter the Sea of Holes. Also, that other hole has opened. That was just to our right. That's a way back up the tower, if you would believe it. Yeah, I know, this game is weird. I like how there's a little targeting reticle underneath Wayne, so you know where he's going to land. So we have to look for that same pattern out here in the Sea of Holes. That's not it. It had a little knobby thing to like the right, and it had horns above it. And it had some kind of plants farther up and left. If the holes stop spawning plants, then you're near the edge of the Sea of Holes, so you're about to loop. And that means those aren't the correct answer. Like that one there. That's the edge of the sea of holes right there. That doesn't look like it. No. Also no. Double no. No, that one's not it either. Grow faster, plants, jeez. Nope. Ooh, this might be the one. This looks promising. Yep, it's the right hole. The right hole was the right hole. You are rewarded with bones. I could buy another pleather gauge soon. And this fellow. You're not the Sage of Brains, you're the Sage of Monitors. He has a token for us. And a converter worm. So that means another Legend of Melting's in our future. Dedismol can make use of the converter worm. It gives him a lot of will. It allows his health to be converted into will. And he has will problems. Also, we got a multi-juice, which will be very helpful and important. Otherwise, there's nothing really here for us, so we could just die in a muck. Bye, Sage of Monitors, thanks for the help. Now, we don't need to climb that tower again, because we opened up... There's a slight bump on that platform, and it's hard to see. And you have to make a running jump off that platform if you want to get up there. So I'm getting caught on things, Wayne. That's one of the game's problems. Its transition to 3D isn't exactly perfect. But now we could just head right up the tower this way. And Viewax is right next door. Welcome to his throne room. Ah, another stem cell. We could use that. Also, he has plenty of bugs in his throne room we could use. Hey, I took your bone, buddy. Can't talk to his guards. Also, this guy's a rather Wookiee-looking fella. Yeah, I'm here to rescue the prisoners. The heck is a Hylium Xylem? I know what a Hylium is, but what's a Xylem? Is it made out of Hyliums? Well, Viewax has some friends. Tyros. We gotta remove these Tyros. These Tyros gotta go. Some people would suggest to you, hey, leave the Tyros, because Vuox will do things to them. But Tyros also call other enemies, so they need to go with a quickness. At least we're a little bit more durable now that we have body armor. And Dedismol has a converter worm. And luckily some flesh things. So we can heal away leaking. And some extra will, so we could actually cast a few things without dying. Let's see you handle your soul getting crisped. Enjoy! It's good to get some damage over time on him. Everybody's picking on Dedismol. Stop it! Everyone's gonna be leaking, aren't they? Dedismol, you have your work cut out for you. If only there was some way to get everybody foamy at once. But that's not possible. That one. We don't want to leave any of these Tyros standing, because if they start charging, it means they're going to call an enemy. They seem preoccupied with you doing a stab. I don't really like your attack power, buddy. And this is not the one to use the attack power thing on. Kinda like the boss music, though. Oh, you're barely standing! And I don't have the lightning for that. Let's leave them barely standing. Dissolving and burning. That must be terrible for you. And he has cookies! How dare he! He turned off his burning! Can't have that now, can we? That soul isn't crispy enough yet. This guy's gotta go. He's gonna call somebody. He has tempted fate, and he lost miserably. I'm gonna wait for a lightning. In fact, don't I have some juice? I also have a multi-juice if I need it as well. Pangorma needs lightning power. He's now the lowest guy with will. Foaming is done. I do have a Paromer Bleb. And Pangorma, use your lightning! This'll do about 50 damage. It's good that these attack values are actually set, so that you know what you're going to be doing. More or less, anyway. Hey, he died from bleeding! He got dotted to death. He got just enough dots. Got a jail key and a muscle applique. Fun fact, if you manage to kill Vuox and his enemies are still up, they'll still attack you, and you could still die. And the very next battle you get into, no matter who it is, will have a jail key in it. And then he'll still be alive here, so you could end up with 2 jail keys. I don't know if that allows for like sequence breaking, where you could just go and save the prisoners and all that. But yeah, that's a thing that happened to me. Because I tried to let Vuox do his charged move, which he didn't really want to use here. It's called Spiky Radius, and it hurts everybody. You and his allies. And a little bit of him, I think. So that's why he has Tyros there, so he ends up killing them. But he used that, he didn't really kill any of his Tyros, and they kind of swarmed me, and I died. And then I ended up with 2 jail keys. Speaking of jail key, I'm going the wrong way. Oh well, we could always use the boat. I'm walking past all these bugs. Am I topped off? I'm kind of topped off. Doesn't matter anyway, we killed the final boss. Well, not the final boss, the boss of this area. Still no cabinets to be found now. Everybody's free now! Are you cabinet? I don't see any cabinets in here. Are you cabinet? Oh, we found Blairall. AKA, we gestured at him so hard he exploded. Yeah, you're free now. Wait, you could have done that at any time? He seems a little bit of a lax fellow. Also, Coffee Dude's here. Yeah, what is that about? The Hylium Xylem. Sounds oddly rhyming. Also, he could do that too, bye. And this leads somewhere else. Didn't I tell you about secret off-world stuff? Look how many bones are down here. Also, you can fight with Tyros if you want. There's one enemy we haven't run across yet. Also, there's a TV up here. We're just gonna watch it while we're bouncing. It's the Time Sigil. Time Sigil will inflict slow on people, aka lagging, and then at the end of it, they'll fall asleep. The bosses can't get the sleep part, though. Look at that dude spazzing out over there. He doesn't know what's what. Slap! Ah, there he is! The Pole Man. The Pole Man's a piece of work because they have a habit of multiplying. Unless you make them crispy. They could do that as a turn 1 move, too, splitting up, and they could easily overwhelm you. So, whenever you see a Pole Man, you must burn the Pole Man. You know what? How about we use our Time Sigil? That seems like the same gesture as Dissolution, actually. Pole Men will slap you silly. Don't let it happen. Lagging will allow them to go last. Feral Hydra stats are kind of annoying too. They have a trait that they get angry when you start hitting them. Like any normal person. There goes the pole man, bye. I'm vulnerable. On Wayne here. Can't have that. Yeah, Bromerbleb has that same spell thing, too. Nisa Lindroth is having an off day, I think. Give him 50 damage. Guaranteed. And kill him! He only had like 50 health. Also, we're picking up antennas. I don't think I ever explained antennas. Oh, yes, I have, actually. It did a spoiler. So many things left behind on the screen after that battle. We got, Pole Wine. It's a liquid pole man. It'll grant mania, increase power and will, but then some side effects happen. Good on Pongorma if you want to turn him into a nuke machine. Tons of stem cells. We could make a multi-stem cell now. Too bad we can't make multi-meat or multi-cookies or multi-bananas. Multi-banana would be great. It's a bunch of bananas. We could be Banana Man. You know what? Wayne is the Banana Man. I just realized this! His head is a banana! We've been playing the Banana Man! We all know Banana Man! Need some sand for him to walk on. There's some sand around here somewhere. I know it. I feel it in my bones. There was some sand around here. We need the Banana Man to come hopping over on the hot white sand. White hot sand. Yeah, that's the word too. Or he could just drown. Oh, this ain't white sand. Here he come with some for me, freshly taken from banana tree. Now he needs to get me a ton. Alright, I'm done obsessing about bananas for at least 5 seconds. Let's use mini crystal. This will take us back to Wayne House. Also, this chair has physics. Push that into the living room. Where is the living room? Down this way. Let's go in there. One of these Waynes could take a seat in the corner. Also, this mirror, I might as well use it now, because it really only affects Wayne. We've removed his suit. Yeah, it doesn't change anybody else. Just Wayne. That's a lot better. It doesn't have that mystery thing sticking out of his chest either, which is a good thing. He seems a bit more regal now, too. That's Wayne's outfit for the rest of the game. He finally changed his clothes. He doesn't run wacky, though, anymore. He kind of runs normal. He doesn't have that weird stride in his run anymore. Oh, welcome back to Null Mudoon. I have some more equipment. Or, I have more bones that I could use to buy equipment. Pleather Gauge would be a good idea. Don't have enough for an organ fort anyway. Also, the coffee dude is back. We could buy things off of him. I definitely want to get another Pleather Gauge. That's a good stretch of stats right there. I wish I could buy one for everybody. Pleather Gauge on Wayne, that's helpful. Dedismon could get some of his speed back at least. With the long gloves. He doesn't have much power right now. I would like to get him a Pleather Gauge eventually too. It just seems like the best glove for your money. And the coffee shop is now open. Everybody's safe from the spores. You can buy coffee, soul sponges, multi-coffee. But if you buy 4 regular coffees, it's only 20 bones. Multi-coffee here is 40 bones. So for the price of 40 bones, we could get 2 multi-coffees from that guy. A coffee chip is body armor. It takes away some of your flesh. gives you the caffeinated status, which makes you immune to going to sleep. We exploited clean last time, but multi-coffees is how you stop that Electroland from doing things to you. And plus other bosses will be also exploiting the sleep status, so it's a pretty good idea to have some multi-coffee on hand. Speaking of multi-coffee, here we go. This guy loves combining things. You know anybody that combines dynamite? I had a few of that from the last game. Multi-stem cell. How many of them could I get? Only one. That'll be useful for the next boss. Any boss, really. Regeneration's pretty powerful. At least you don't have to worry about their health for a while, especially if you have a converter worm on somebody. But the Chief of Muldoon is back. And he has bugs. And he's hard to get to, because this terrain is weird. You're welcome! Oh, Gibby remnants! It's the Gibby-let. The music has gone creepy just at the right moment. Odozier is unsealing it. We're gonna get our airship back! We need to go to Foglast. Or Foglast. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Let me guess, it's opening right at this very moment. Mason had some fun with those gloves, didn't he? But nothing fun is happening right now. Odozier has the Gibby-let. Why did they make it so easy to open anyway? That seems counterintuitive. You should have had some kind of like puzzle in there or something. Instead of just hiding it weird. Look at his head. His head also looks like a banana. This game's all about bananas. And those guys look like evil Waynes. Oh, this is bad. They're one step closer to reviving Gibby. They have his remnant. And we have an airship. So next time, on Hylics 2, we're gonna take the disguise. We gotta get to Foglast before they do things. I'm calling it Foglast. Because it's fog and probably the last area you need to go to. This game isn't very long either. Good night, folks.